Fulcher. I'm a life coach, and my mission is to help you get your groove back. I want you to feel great about your life. I want you to be excited every day. I want you to feel good in the skin you're in. And you can. And you can do it by investing just a few minutes a day in taking care of yourself and a few minutes a week in thinking about your life. Today, we're going to spend about 5 minutes together, and we're going to talk about the way to make your weirdness work for you. I said it, your weirdness. Why is that important? Well, in all of the years I've been working with women, and that's more than a decade now, what I've noticed is that we have been well conditioned throughout our life to hide what makes us unique, to hide our interests, to hide the things about us that are different, because we likely have been rejected for being interested in different things, for not following the norms or not following the crowd throughout the early part of our lives. And so by the time we're adults, we're so used to pretending that we're interested in whatever the group of friends we're hanging out with are interested in, or we're so used to just conforming our desires and what we'd like to spend our time doing based on what our spouse wants to do or what our family wants to do, that it's really normal to lose a sense of connection around what it is that even makes you you. And I want to give you permission right in the here and now to own the very things about you that you learned to close down because someone told you you were weird. You are not weird. The things that make you weird, in fact, are the very things that make you significant. So let's own them in 3 steps. And step number 1 is literally that. I want you to own your weirdness. And I want you to do it by using curiosity and enthusiasm. I want you to get curious in your life. I want you to notice what is around you that you feel a tingle toward, or you feel a little piqued interest, or there's a little animation, you feel an energy around something. I want you to not only notice, I want you to get curious when you get those little impulses. I want you to follow the path they lead you down. And when you discover something that makes your heart sing, when you discover something that lights you up, that you're interested in, I want you to get excited about it. Enthusiasm is such an underrated quality. So I want you to get curious, find what rocks your world, and then get super enthusiastic about it. And I want you to own it. Own what makes you different and what other people could say makes you weird. Step number 2. This is a tough one because it is human nature to judge. And yet what you must do, if you're really going to fully make your weirdness work for you, is to stop judging all over other people. First, you can't really connect with someone genuinely if you are taking their inventory. Second, I will promise you that if there is something about another person that really bugs you, that really causes a reaction where you are judging them to be wrong or not acceptable, there is something about the very thing you're judging that you need to own within yourself, that you need to resolve within yourself. There is a reason people push your button. So if your buttons are getting pushed, time to stop looking out there and start looking in here. Okay, step number 3. This one's super fun. I want you to get outside your bubble. Most of us hang out with friends that are pretty similar to us. They probably have similar socioeconomic circumstances, maybe they have similar worldviews, potentially even similar religious views. And here's something I've learned that is so important. It is a great big world, and there are so many kinds of people out there. It's a very fun, very liberating, very mind-blowing thing to really start to consider other people's views, other cultures, even if you're just checking out the cuisine of the world and then learning a little bit about where the taco or the pot sticker comes from. This can really give you an opportunity to get outside your own bubble and understand that just because you think something is normal does not mean someone across the globe does. In fact, their definition of normal is probably pretty different than yours. So normal is relative. Get outside your bubble and see how much new normal you can take in. That's it for the week. Super simple. So let's do a quick review. And remember, if you choose to accept it, your mission is to get on a piece of paper and really do the steps on paper, write it down. This is your life. It's worth your time and energy. So how to make your weirdness work for you. You want to own it, own that weirdness. Use curiosity and use enthusiasm. You want to stop judging all over other people. And when you start to, take a look at yourself. And you want to get outside your bubble and understand that it's a great big world out there. You can enjoy it. Speaking of enjoying it, if you like this video, like it below, subscribe so you always get the latest and greatest. If you want me delivered to your inbox every Wednesday morning, come on over to kimfulcher.com, enter your name in the email box, and I will show up every Wednesday morning. Coaching video, a little bit of blog, my bright shining face. If you know someone who could use a little lift, pass this video on. And in closing, remember, you are good. I mean, like good in yourselves. Life is happening for you. And no matter what happens, you can handle it. You got this.